Now we know justice is going after pretty much all the big dogs, and their ingenuity, which has been so amazing, won't save them this time. The fact that Amazon's doing the same thing online that Walmart did offline doesn't matter. Walmart's had the good fortune to crush its competitors when nobody cared about the stuff. Amazon Web Services lowers prices for everybody. But yes, it can allow the company to steer some business their own way. For decades, as long as these companies were pushing prices down, the regulators didn't mind if they got too bloodthirsty. It was good for you. But now if Google's making life difficult for Yelp or driving you toward an app of where they benefit, there's no immunity. If Apple builds an incredible product but forces you to buy all your apps from their store, does that really make them a monopolist? Who says you have to buy the apps? 40 years ago, yes, this was textbook anti-competitive behavior. But it's been unenforced for so long that I'm indignant on Apple's behalf. While we need an antitrust law, it's a little jarring when the whole regulatory regime changes overnight from a Republican president who's anti-regulation. And then there's Facebook. Now, Facebook's also being investigated by justice, but today was all about the suddenly very tough Federal Trade Commission running roughshod over CEO Mark Zuckerberg for all sorts of privacy violations. The FTC has been a paper tiger for years. Today we learned that they hit Facebook with a $5 billion fine. Okay, some people say not that large. Some people said chump change for a $584 billion company. But they also, more importantly, they announced an unprecedented series of actions designed to strip Zuckerberg of his power over all things privacy. And some of these people, the FTC, wanted to strip Zuckerberg of all power on everything. I got to tell you, this privacy thing matters tremendously. You know why? Well, given that the product Facebook offers is you, well, then privacy's incredibly important to every decision they make. The FTC has told Facebook to install independent directors on its board, directors who can monitor Zuckerberg's actions. They won't be friendly, and everyone else is too. He can't make privacy decisions anymore. Those will now be handled by an independent privacy commission on the board. I thought this decision was incredibly tough. I was astonished. It wasn't talked about nearly enough. They talked about the $5 billion. This is amazing. Then again, the president appointed the FTC chairman, Joseph Simons himself, and Simons was a partner of Paul Weiss. Paul Weiss before this, you know what that means? It means he's independent, it means he's honest, it means he can't be bought. This is a brutal decision. In a way, Facebook had it coming, but Simons nailed them harder, I think, than if he had taken them to court. These are real restraints to the point where I think it will actually hurt their ability to make money, hurt their ability to be creative. Although they reported such a good number tonight, maybe no one's going to care for now. Again, I know the $5 billion fine's not nothing, but the strictures are the real deal. If you thought the Trump administration would always favor deregulation, today was a rude awakening for you. Look, I've said over and over again that Facebook needed to hire some big-shot former judge. You probably got tired of me saying it. A well-respected lawyer, someone with a reputation for integrity in order to self-police. I warned them and warned them and warned them that without a real effort to self-regulate, the government would step in and do it for them. And now they are paying the price for not listening. The price is an incredible level of intrusion, if not right, loss of autonomy. It gets worse. Given that both political parties are united in their hatred of Facebook, not to mention the other big tech names, I heard say that Facebook got off easy. I mean, that's bad news for the future if you're a shareholder, even if you're tonight's good quarter. So what does this mean for you? It means that going forward, we need to measure how much government interference there can be under the Trump administration for your portfolio. Not a Warren administration, not a Sanders administration, but a Trump administration. The bottom line, after today, this White House is clearly not as friendly to big business as I know I thought. The days of corporations getting a free pass is over, unless they happen to be in Republican-friendly industries like coal and oil. And that is a major shift that's not getting enough attention. The fine was only when talked it out. After today, I think this intrusion by the government is being ignored at your own peril.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on Twitter. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadTweets. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.